All right, let's dive in. Every single day, billions of transactions are happening with just a simple click. We're talking, of course, about e-commerce. It's basically the engine of modern retail. So over the next few minutes, we're going to break down what's really going on from the moment you start browsing online to when that package finally lands on your doorstep. Let's get into it.
So first off, just a quick question for you. When was the last time you bought something online? Seriously, think about it. Was it this morning? Maybe yesterday? Heck, maybe you're waiting for delivery right now as you're listening to this. Whatever it was, just keep that purchase in your head for a minute.
Because you see, that simple click, it wasn't just another transaction. No, you are actually taking part in this massive, global shift in how we all buy and sell things. I mean, it's a revolution that has completely, and I mean completely, reshaped the world around us.
And let's be clear, this is way more than just a passing trend. E-commerce has become a fundamental pillar of the global economy. The thing is, it's totally reshaped the relationship between a business and its customers. It's more direct, it's more immediate, and it's more accessible than it has ever been before.
So what are we really talking about when we say e-commerce? Well, at its core, the definition is surprisingly simple. It's just the buying and selling of goods or services over the internet. That's it. But think about the range. From your weekly groceries to some crazy expensive software for a huge corporation, it all falls under this one powerful umbrella.
Okay, so inside that simple definition, there are actually a few key ways it all works, a few different models, and understanding them is kind of crucial to seeing the whole picture. So, let's ask the question, what's really happening behind the scenes when you click that Buy button? So this digital marketplace is basically organized into a few core models. First up, you've got B2C, that's business to consumer. This is the one you probably know best. It's you buying a book from Amazon or a pair of shoes from a brand's website. Then there's the absolutely massive world of B2B, or business to business. This is where companies sell to other companies, like a factory selling parts to a car manufacturer. Next, we have C2C, consumer to consumer. This is what powers sites like eBay or Etsy, where regular people sell stuff directly to other regular people. And finally, there's M-commerce. Now, this isn't really its own separate model. It's more like a crucial layer that sits on top of all of them. It just means any of these transactions happening on your phone or tablet.
Okay, so we get how it works, but why? Why has e-commerce become so darn essential for businesses? What's the big advantage here that's got pretty much every company from tiny startups to giant corporations rushing to get online?
Well, the advantages are huge. For starters, it just blows your market reach wide open. A tiny local shop can suddenly sell to customers all over the globe. It also slashes operational costs. I mean, you don't need as many physical stores, right? Plus, your business is always open, 24/7. You're literally making sales while you sleep. And maybe the biggest one of all, it unlocks the incredible power of data. This lets businesses create personalized shopping experiences and make way smarter decisions based on what you, the customer, are actually doing.
And look, this stuff isn't just theory. These are the exact strategies that have built some of the biggest companies on the planet. So let's take a look at a few key players who have absolutely mastered this game.
First up, of course, is Amazon, the textbook definition of a B2C giant. They've basically created this endless digital shelf, and they have perfected the art of selling just about anything you can imagine directly to millions and millions of us, every single day. Now, on the complete flip side, you've got a B2B powerhouse like Alibaba. They don't really sell to you and me. Instead, they run this enormous global platform that connects manufacturers with other businesses all around the world who need to source products and materials.
And then you have the C2C model, which is just perfectly shown by Etsy. This whole marketplace is built for individuals, we're talking artists, craftspeople, collectors, who want to sell their unique stuff directly to other individuals. It's really a perfect example of how commerce can build a genuine community.
And finally, let's talk about a company like Shopify. Now, they're a little different. They're not a store themselves, they're what we call a powerful enabler. They give all the tools to countless other businesses so they can build their own online stores. Shopify is basically empowering a whole new generation of entrepreneurs to jump into that B2C revolution.
So, now that you have this framework in your head, the whole digital world might start to look a little different. Every online ad you see, every shopping app on your phone, every single Buy Now button, you can see how it all fits into this structure. It's really the hidden architecture of modern commerce. And that brings us to one last thought, just for you. Now that you get the models and the benefits, how would you use them? If you were to launch your own idea tomorrow, what would your e-commerce strategy look like?
Would you be a direct-to-consumer B2C brand, a C2C creator on a marketplace, or maybe even a B2B service? Something to think about, because that digital shelf is always waiting.